Hey there, if you've been following the channel, you know most of the reports that I've been doing are housing market slowdown. Well, this one is no different. Hi, I'm Mac Rogers, real estate broker here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Welcome back to the channel. The latest report from the National Association of Realtors is out. These are the actual numbers for the month of August. And really, there's no surprise here. Existing home sales went down again for the 7th consecutive month. However, it only went down slightly. It only went down slightly last month, I believe, because month over month, sales were different across 4 major US regions. 2 regions went up, 1 was unchanged, and the other posted a drop. On a year-over-year basis, however, all 4 major regions experienced a drop. Here's a summary before we move on to the regional breakdown. Total existing home sales, this means single-family homes, townhomes, condos, and co-ops, went up by less than 0.5%. 0.4% to be exact. This is the month-to-month change, July to August of this year. Year-over-year comparison paints a different picture, down almost 20%. 4.8 million units versus almost 6 million units last year. And we all know why this is happening and will continue to happen. Higher mortgage rates. And there's more pain ahead. As I shoot this video, the Feds are meeting again and everything points to them increasing the Fed funds rate by another 75 basis points. That means borrowing costs is going higher again. Not just for housing, but for everything that we use credit. But the housing market is one of the sectors that probably gets impacted the most when we see these rate hikes from the Feds. Take a look at this quote from NAR's chief economist, Lawrence Yun. The housing sector is the most sensitive to and experiences the most immediate impacts from the Federal Reserve's interest rate policy changes. The softness in home sales reflects this year's escalating mortgage rates. Nonetheless, homeowners are doing well with near non-existent distressed property sales and home prices still higher than a year ago. So far, prices have held up quite good even with the decline in the number of transactions. You'll see this a little later when we go to the regional breakdown. In terms of inventory, surprisingly, we were down by 1.5% from July to August and unchanged from last year. But the sales pace is slowing down. Unsold inventory is around 3.2 months supply at the current sales pace. This is the same as July but up from 2.6 months in August of 2021. Let me explain this real quick. This means that at the current sales pace, if there were no more inventory to come in on the market, it would take 3.2 months to sell everything versus last year of only 2.6 months. Again, from our favorite chief economist, inventory will remain tight in the coming months and even for the next couple of years. Some homeowners are unwilling to trade up or trade down after locking in historically low mortgage rates in recent years, increasing the need for more new home construction to boost supply. I see this happening a lot with the sellers that I talk to here in the Bay Area. The current homeowners that are thinking of selling, whether they are downsizing or needing to buy a bigger house, they are really factoring in this huge change in their mortgage payments. So it's not only first-time home buyers that are getting affected. And this is also why inventory is just trickling in, if you will. Because even the homeowners that don't need to buy a new home as a replacement, they are also hitting the pause button when they don't get the price that they want. And really, I say this a lot in this channel. The demand for housing is slowing down, but still there. We are not really solving the problem of inventory. There is a need to build not just for homes for sale, but homes and apartments as well. That is if the goal is to make homes affordable. Moving on to price. This is for all types of housing. It went up by 7.7% in August. It now stands at $389,500. Back in August of 2021, it was only $361,500. And you will see when we go to the regional breakdown, prices across all regions are still up. By the way, this is 126 consecutive months of year-over-year increases, the longest running streak on record. And I got it wrong again this month. I think that's 3 or 4 months in a row that I've been saying that we will see this streak end. I'm cutting my losses, not guessing anymore for next month. Days on the market, or how fast properties are going pending, is up slightly from a month-to-month basis and down year-to-year. 16 days in August. That's up 2 days from July's 14 days, but down from 17 days in August of 2021. For all intents and purposes, this is practically the same. Still, in August, 81% of homes for sale were on the market for less than a month. Here's how this went down in terms of buyer breakdown. First-time home buyers were responsible for 29% of sales in August. Same with July 2022 and in August of 2021. NAR puts out a yearly report called Profile of Home Buyers and Sellers, and the most latest, which was for 2021, reported that the annual share of first-time home buyers was at 34%. That means we are below the average this month in terms of first-time homebuyer share. All cash offers accounted for 24% of transactions in August, the same share as in July, but up from 22% in August of 2021. Again, this is unchanged if you ask me. Individual investors or second home buyers who make up many cash sales purchased 16% of homes in August, up from 14% in July and 15% in August of 2021. Again, let's call it unchanged. Moving on to distressed sales. Okay, first, let me say this. I'm not minimizing anyone going through this. It's never good. Numbers-wise, foreclosures and short sales remain the same for what seems to be ages now. Approximately 1%. Very, very low by historical standard. Interest rate last month, when you compare it to what is currently out, looks amazing. According to Freddie Mac, the average commitment rate for a 30-year conventional fixed-rate mortgage was 5.22% in August, down from 5.4% in July. The average commitment rate for 2021 was 2.96%. Today, as of this video, the 21st of September, it's above 6%. Here's how sales happened in terms of the types of properties. Single-family home sales went down to a seasonally adjusted rate of 4.28 million in August, down slightly by 0.9% from 4.32 million in July, and down a big 19.2% from the previous year. The median existing single-family home price was $396,300 in August, up 7.6% from August of 2021. Existing condos and co-op sales were up by 4% in July and down 24.6% from a year ago. The median existing condo price was $333,700 in August, an increase of 7.8%. So now let's look at the market summary region by region and start with the Northeast. Existing home sales went up 1.6% from July to an annual rate of 630,000 in August, but down significantly by 13.7% from August of 2021. The median price in the Northeast was $413,200, an increase of 1.5% from the previous year. Moving on to the Midwest, existing home sales dropped 3.3% from July to an annual rate of 1.16 million in August. Year over year, it was a bigger drop of 15.9% from August of 2021. The median price in the Midwest was $287,900, up 6.6% from the previous year. Moving on to the South, existing home sales were at 2,130,000, roughly the same as July. The South was the one that was unchanged, but again, when we look at the year-to-year numbers, it was down a big 19.3%. The median price in the South was $356,000, an increase of 12.4% from August of 2021. And finally, here in the Wild Wild West, existing home sales went up by 1.1% month to month, but again, year to year, a huge drop. August was down 29% from this time last year. The median price in the West was $602,900, a 7.1% increase from August of 2021. Before I end this video, I want to share with you one final statistic. That is the largest year-to-year median list price growth. This is according to Realtor.com Market Trends Report. Miami up by 33.4%, Memphis up 25.8%, and Milwaukee up 25%. Price reductions, if you are looking for bargains, look at these cities. Phoenix reported the highest increase in the share of homes that had their prices reduced compared to last year. 30.9% of homes reduced their prices. Austin comes in at number 2, 24.8% lowered their price. And finally, Viva Las Vegas, 24.4% lowered their price last month. I believe this quote from NAR President Leslie Smith sums up the market we are in right now. She says, in a sense, we're seeing a return to normalcy with the home buying process as it relates to home inspections and appraisal contingencies, as those crazy bidding wars have essentially stopped. Hey, that's the latest report from the National Association of Realtors. If you're thinking of buying or selling here in the Bay Area, give us a call, a text, or an email. We'd love to help you out. Thanks for watching, and please hit the like button. It greatly helps out our channel. Have a great day.